Oh god, I didn't breathe that whole time. Oh my god, I almost died. Okay, I saw stars, I saw my grandma. Fucking hell. She told me it wasn't my time yet. She told me that I need to watch this video that came out like 6 months ago. What was the video called again? Let's talk about it. Blue Beetle. I do not have a problem with these people, nor should you attack them. Like me, 8 months, really? Fuck. I was supposed to make this video the moment it dropped, but let's talk about Blue Beetle 8 months later. Apparently these people's jokes were really distasteful, and you and me are gonna go and see if that is true. I am not going to just react to the whole video in silence. I am going to react to snippets. The reason why I'm doing that is to give you guys the ability to watch it yourselves.
Hispanic or black character in a movie or a show, it is completely centered around that culture, and there's no other aspect of anything else. It's like, does every single aspect of his life have to be tacos? The name of his truck is Taco.
I looked into it after the video. It's because he's riding a Toyota Tacoma. Okay, is there any fucking... It wasn't all about fucking tacos and shit, bro. The reason why they love their culture so much, because that's how Mexicans really are. We really love our culture. We fucks with our culture. And if people like our culture, we will love you back. Any Mexican you find that isn't like a dickhead will tell you how much they love the Mexican culture. Even though I'm not over here wearing Mexican flags and shit, I love my fucking Mexico. Mexico's cool. Even though I don't show my Mexican heritage.
If you've seen a superhero movie before, then there's no spoilers.
If you're gonna have that opinion about this movie, then don't get into superhero shit. It's a good criticism, but that's just superheroes in general. If you do not like that fucking, I guess you could say, layout of storytelling, don't watch superhero films anymore. That's how a lot of fucking superhero films are. The main character down on his luck, something happens to them, they get powers, they have to learn how to use those powers, and at the end they get the girl, they save the planet. And that's how superhero films are. If you do not like that, don't watch superhero films.
Because I enjoyed the family aspect too. The problem is I found the family so bloody annoying.
Yeah. Yes.
That was somewhat of a valid criticism, only because my family's annoying too. My mom will be blasting music while fucking cleaning the kitchen or something. My dad will be pissed drunk sometimes and fucking ask me, "You like pussy, mijo?" I like pussy. You like pussy? Like, I don't want to deal with that shit, but guess what? They're family and they're annoying. But guess what? You still love them. That's basically how we are. Sister literally beat my ass.
We're tough people. That's what we do.
No, Mexicans are sneaky, dude.
They're
Come on.
What the fuck?
If we're picking worst things of the movie, Susan Sarandon, for me, was the absolute worst actor in the entire thing.
It's a kind of valid. I didn't like her either. I didn't like her, but she was a villain, so
Except she
I was
liked
glad
her,
when she died.
But
It was very mid, if anything.
I thought it was great where he had the one sword and then he had the other sword, and then she went, "You can create anything." I went, "Oh, let's make one sword."
Yeah, it's a
out of-"
kid.
Wait,
Dude.
wait. There was a bigger sword.
Dude, if I had fucking powers like that too, I'd make some dumb shit too. I'd make a lightsaber. Of course he's gonna make a fucking sword. Cause swords are cool. No matter who you are, swords are fucking cool. Like, he's not gonna think about practicality. He's gonna think about fucking what's cool as shit. And guess what? The fucking Cloud sword is cool as shit, bro.
The unnecessary, gratuitous racism, and I'm like, either these people have never worked in corporate America, or they're willingly just trying to make a point on purpose, like going in for his interview, and the receptionist looks at this guy and goes, "Deliveries are downstairs," which would never fucking happen.
Yes, it would. That would actually happen. It's a very true thing that would happen. 2 months ago, I literally was refused service at a barbershop because he says he doesn't cut Mexican hair. I'm being serious. It was a full-on old white dude, and he straight up was like, "I don't cut Mexican hair, sorry. Go over here instead. They cut Mexican hair." I was like, okay, I guess. I didn't make a scene or anything. I was just like, all right, I guess. I even told him it's okay. Just cut it like a buzz. Like, you can completely shave off everything. I don't care. He's like, "No, I'm not doing that." I'm like, okay. And I walked out. That's something that literally happens to any minority. People will be racist no matter who you are. You could be prejudiced towards other races. It doesn't matter. And that does happen. People doing that is a true thing and happens to a lot of minorities. Racism does happen to everyone. I see this thing where they're like, "Oh, you can't oppress an oppressor." I don't think that's true. I don't agree with that.
I've been a receptionist like basically every job I've ever had.
That's you, though.
You would never say that. It's just
you. There's
intentionally
other people.
Racist. Like, oh, because this guy is tan.
You're not the
it
only
has
receptionist
no
that exists. There's other
deliveries. Clearly,
receptionists.
he's here for deliveries. It's just, it was really.
That will never happen,
unbelievable
yes,
the way they
with
would
you
sort of
working,
force the
but there's
racism
other
in.
people
Right.
here,
And
man.
his family fucking sucks. Even when they're dropping him off for like the biggest interview of his
Yeah.
life, they're fucking honking the taco horn.
Yeah.
they're
Dude, that
yelling,
happens.
screaming,
That's how
everybody's like buttoned up. And it's
Hispanics are
professional,
like
and
that.
it's
That's how
like,
they are.
this-
They just want to push
again,
us
like,
out of our neighborhood. The rich
That
people.
happens.
They're like, oh, we're losing the
It
house.
does
I was
happen,
like,
dude.
Hold the phone. There's what? How many working age adults in this family,
Yes.
and y'all can't make rent?
Right.
I'm like, oh, you're.
It's hard to
all
make money,
around
man.
Maybe
ridiculous. I'm
stop
like,
feeding the daughter. Maybe stop feeding her.
everybody.
But the
get
rich
an
people
illegal
save the
job.
day at the end. The rich person
Jesus,
just solves all
stop
of their
feeding
problems.
her. Fuck.
Yes.
Almost every scene, I was like, I've seen this. You copied it from thingy. You copied it from that. Copied it.
There's so
They
many
don't know it's
movies
like
that, of course,
when
you're gonna
Peter's
cut shit.
practicing in Raimi Spider-Man 1, trying to get his webs to work. It's the exact same scene when he's like, I'm trying to
Dude,
get
there's
my
so much
glasses to work.
shit.
Can't do
You're,
it. What's
you're
going on?"
eventually gonna be doing stuff that
Oh,
is
so-
similar
yeah,
to
I've
other
seen that.
movies.
The fact that it's like a teenager's understanding of how to approach the problem of killing in a superhero movie, it's like, I shouldn't do it because I just shouldn't.
Of
And then
course.
later he's like, but now I want to because you hurt my dad.
Yeah.
To
That's
me,
how-
it's just like you managed to understand the idea.
That's how it works.
A little more interestingly.
A lot of fucking people, you know, in the real world have a no kill rule. But then if someone they fucking love with a passion fucking gets murdered or something, you're gonna want to fucking kill that dude. This teenager has a no kill rule, then he has to fight the urge to not kill the guy. It's not uncommon for superheroes to have a no kill rule. Of course he's gonna have one.
You know, we turn the other cheek, we don't fight back, you know, like something like that, and the family also exhibited those traits, then maybe you could understand why Jaime felt that way.
Yeah.
And like the very much, I don't want to hurt people, I don't want to kill, or I don't want to kill people kind of thing. But they obviously didn't give a fuck. They went on a
Yeah.
murdering spree.
That was
They
James'
have different
talent
morals.
and
That's his
skill
own
and-
morals.
Yeah.
Him sparing Carapax leads to like a lot of death and destruction, but that's never acknowledged. That's like the interesting question.
That's like
What
Joker and
Spider-Man
Batman.
deals with in
He's-
almost all
How
the
many people
freaking
has he
movies.
indirectly
But this
murdered?
movie's like, I'm
Because
like Spider-Man. We don't kill, and then we think about it.
like how many
and
people has Batman
all
indirectly
funny
murdered by
shit for
keeping
me
Joker
was
alive?
completely, like,
Peacemaker
supposed
literally
to
brought
take
it up.
seriously.
How many people you think Batman's indirectly murdered by being too much of a candy ass not to kill these fools who clearly need to be smoked?
We saw those wings chop a bus in half,
Yep.
and I'm like thinking, so someone died then because
those
there's a
people should
very
be
high
dead.
Right down the walkway.
Well, my first thought when I saw that scene was, why didn't he just fly up? Why didn't the suit go, oh, we'll just hover over the bus rather than cut the fucking thing in half?
Probably would've come
Superman has
in
done
very
that.
useful with the
Fucking
Batman.
Hancock has done that. Instead of flying upwards, he just takes the fucking blow of the train or bus. I think it's mainly because they want to show off these characters' powers and how strong they are. You don't really think about the repercussions, except for in Hancock. In Hancock, they fucking talked about the repercussions right there.
Nostalgia bait to show the original Blue. Well, the one that I know. It's not the original Blue Beetle.
The second one, but like the
second one.
that people know.
I would have rather have seen Ted Kord's version. The one I read, the one that works better with
The
Booster
thing is,
Gold,
though-
quite frankly, they work better together.
The
You
thing
know,
is, though, you gotta remember,
Jaime Reyes is
people
fine, but
will
that was
fight for
during
representation.
a
I don't
really
mind
bad era of
representation
DC as
because
well.
I'd
This
rather
is
have a
what they were
well-written
going for anyway
character
with
than
DC back in the day.
No.
Was they wanted
Hold
to
on,
have
wait.
a Spider-Man. They wanted to try to have their own Spider-Man.
Nerdrotic.com.
Oh, okay. To people that are outside of our culture, it could be seen as too much, like us in general. I related to it. Many people in my family related to it. It's a great movie, in my opinion, overall. After reading their comments, I was like, okay, some people were defending them. Go for it. I don't mind. Because some of their jokes weren't bad, but they weren't good. They do had some valid points. You could go look at it and watch yourself to see if you agree with them. Because I saw a lot of reviews too saying the family were fucking unbearable and shit. I guess because I come from a household that's very fucking annoying, that I may would understand this movie a little bit more and relate to it a lot more and be like, okay, this is actually how Hispanic families are. Cultural, religious, fucking annoying as shit. Overall, I think the video wasn't that good. Don't hate on them, please, because they've got enough already. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know. I read comments all the fucking time. So, yep. That's all I'm gonna do for today's video, guys. See you guys next time. Bye. Peace and fucking love. I have no internet. What the fuck? Okay, whatever.